This is a HeadGum podcast.
Greetings, Nadpoles. It is I, the Breakfast Wizard, here to talk to you about Magic Spoon, the sacred artifact I use to cast my cereal mancy spells. After years of... Oh, what's that? It turns out this is an ad for Magic Spoon the cereal, not my spellcasting focus. As such, I'm going to let Caldwell take over. Ta-ta! Hey gang, Caldwell here. Sorry about that. Real quick, here is what you need to know. Birthday cake flavor is back. That's right, this limited edition cereal was so popular that Magic Spoon brought it back, and now you can get it for yourself. For a limited time, Magic Spoon is offering a free box of birthday cake cereal with every purchase, including subscriptions. This cereal is normally $10, so this gift with purchase is a great deal. To take advantage of this offer, head to magicspoon.com/PawPawBDay to grab a custom bundle of cereal and get a free box of birthday cake and try the magic for yourself. Remember, this exclusive offer is only available to NADPOD listeners. So go to magicspoon.com/PawPawBDay to add a free box of birthday cake to any order. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they will refund your money, no questions asked. Okay, the Breakfast Wizard is still loose in my house somewhere, so I have to go. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.
Welcome to the campaign after the campaign. This is not another D&D podcast. Welcome back to Bohemia, everyone.
Bohemia.
I'm your Dungeon Master, Brian Murphy, joined by Jake Hurwitz.
Hard one, Surefoot.
Emily Axford.
Moonshine Sabin, kissing trisses and popping poison.
Ooh. And, of course, Caldwell Tanner.
Beverly Togo the Fifth, #1 Cran fan.
Nice. Cran is back, baby.
Cran's
you
back.
all asked for it, and she's back.
Wish fulfillment.
The fans demanded Cran.
Did anyone think
stand
that the
Cran.
girl who once said, I was in a bag, would be back?
As a fucking
Yeah.
badass, too.
As
a bag ass.
someone, did
Caldwell
anyone
is so jealous.
did anyone think that the person who said I was in a bag could one day give you guys a pretty good fight?
I think that
Yeah,
that's
she,
a hope that I hold for all of
But she's
my NPCs.
in the hyperbolic chamber, though, so
Yeah,
she's
true.
like getting really good workouts compared to us.
That's true. Okay, guys, let's do a little recap. So last week, you guys continued dealing with the trickery on the mountain of the Free Fairy. You came upon a little fairy farmer named Pixel, who was extremely upset that you were on his property. You then stole lollipops from him and broke his alarm system, then made your way to a cabin in the woods where the Bear Prince's potential assassin dwelt. The cabin turned out to be a front, and you only reached the assassin's true lair when you solved a puzzle in the garden that saw Moonshine eat several poison berries.
True puzzling intuition.
You were eating the berries after we went in, too.
Oh, I pocketed some. I was like, this is a treat.
Just snacking.
Save it for later.
Probably very spicy, so kind of
Listen,
Moonshine style.
I grew a bunch of big lollipops for that Pixel Fairy. So, it was a win-win.
Sure, I'm sure he's grateful.
Once inside, you were attacked by a little monster hunter who threw smoke bombs and used traps. You weren't convinced that this monster hunter was a bad guy, so Beverly acted on a hunch and began reciting the Green Teen's Creed, prompting the assassin to join in. You found out that the monster hunter was actually Cran, now about 40 years old. A year has passed in the Feywild for every day you spent in the mortal realm, and the Green Teens of yore have grown to be fully fledged Green Knights. However, Cran informed you that most of the Green Knights and the new generation of Green Teens are currently frozen by a curse in the Court of Summer, which froze over when King Lestaborn left Queen Cyrilla for the Unseelie and her heart had turned to ice. Cran also told you that she and Derlin had gotten married and had kids. The family had fled the summer court when the curse took place and hidden in spring, only for Derlin to be kidnapped by the Bear Prince and turned into a honey goblin. You also found out that Bev's dad was not cursed, but had separated from Derlin and Cran to track King Lestaborn to the Unseelie court and find out what was really going on, and that's where we are now. So you guys are in Cran's hideout. Cran's Bat Cave, as Caldwell called it off mic.
Cran's Cave.
Cran's Cave.
Cran Cave.
The Cran Cave. She's sitting on the edge of her bed. There's a little fire in the corner.
The bed she shares with Derlin.
Once shared.
Once shared.
Once shared.
And we have not asked about her children yet, right?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't know where her children are right now.
Got it.
But she says, if we're gonna be fighting Fae, you guys are gonna need iron.
Can I maybe just add that iron to my sweet Rosaline? She's so powerful, and she just hates to be put aside.
Yeah, where did you find so much iron in the Feywild? They really seem to hate it here.
When you're fighting higher ranked people in the Seelie or the Unseelie court, it's going to be difficult without iron. So even though the Seelie don't like to be around it, as knights of the Summer Court, we were given iron.
I see.
Yeah. But I actually have a workaround. If you guys are attached to your current weapons, I can help you out.
Perfect.
All right.
And you
I'm
see
never letting go of this hammer again.
she walks over and she inspects your hammer. I don't know where you got this thing, but this has plenty iron in it.
Oh, yeah, I figured. I'm good here.
Oh my gosh, it's just a thin coating of gold. It's actually really cheap. Oh no, this is the replica.
You have Bastion's hammer. But yeah, Hard One, you have like this master crafted hammer that was blessed by the gods. It has some iron in it. It will be effective against the Fae.
Cool.
But you see she pulls off a necklace that she's wearing that has an iron pendant on it. It's got this sunburst that looks slightly different than the symbol of Pelor. And she looks at you guys and she goes, all of the Green Knights of the Summer Court wore them. They give off a magic aura that will enchant your weapons, so they'll have the same effect as iron. So she takes her necklace off and she gives it to Beverly.
Oh, thank you. You sure you don't need this?
I've got plenty of iron right here.
Okay, yeah.
You see she like taps. She's got like...
I knock on her helmet.
Yeah, she's got
you
iron
decked
armor.
out.
She's
Yeah.
You know, some women like gold, some like silver.
No iron deficiency here.
No, sir, not on your period.
and then she says, as for the rest of you, she looks at Balnor and Moonshine. She goes, I suppose they won't be needing it anytime soon. She walks over to this little door, this little closet. She opens it. And inside are two frozen halfling twins, still as statues. Their skin is blue. They're covered in a thick frost. They look to be around Beverly's age, maybe a year or two younger.
Oh.
One is a boy with braces, acne, and a little beret. He looks like a little green teen. The girl has braces, freckles, and the same curly hair that Cran had as a kid, but it's frozen solid. They're holding each other and they look frightened. And you see Cran with a shaky hand reaches out, grabs their necklaces, and pulls them off.
I'm so sorry.
Me as well.
They're cute kids though, Cran.
They really are. I mean, honestly, if we were here and they were running around, we wouldn't even get a chance to appreciate how cute they are. We'd just be a whirlwind of energy.
I pinch a little frozen cheek.
Hey, thanks. Yeah.
We're going to get them back.
Yeah.
These little nightmares are going to be running around your, ankles.
Oh, yeah.
hope so.
Moonshine and I could use some new scouts, actually.
Yeah.
You see she like holds back some tears and she's like, I would love for them to meet you.
Oh.
We're gonna make that happen. Is there nothing we can do?
Not until we break the curse that's
Have you
taken
tried?
Queen Cyrilla.
Have you tried the produce flame cantrip? It seems crazy that a cantrip could reverse.
Believe it or not, I've tried using fire.
Turning the thermostat up to like 80.
Yeah.
Yes.
work?
No. I've gotten it. Yes. I've taken them out in the sun. Believe me. I've
Cocoa.
hot cocoa. I've tried blankets. I've tried moonbeams. I've tried all
right.
things.
I just had to check your bases before we went on this adventure if it was something that could be easily averted.
No. The only plus side to it is that they're safe during all of this, is I can keep an eye on them.
Ain't that a beautiful slice of optimism?
Silver lining.
Yeah.
Yes,
My children are
Iron lining.
Iron lining.
Yeah, when we split from Beverly Sr., The goal was for Derlin and I to come up here and protect them until he figured out what was going on, and then we would meet up again so that we could save the rest of the Green Teens and the Green Knights. But unfortunately, Derlin has been taken by the Bear Prince.
Now,
But
what's the deal with the Bear Prince?
What
I thought he
Yeah.
was like some kind of amateur DJ, but sounds
Yeah.
like he enslaved your husband.
when we first got here, we were living in the Bear Prince's territory, so we made an alliance. Technically, he's Seelie Fae, so we thought we could trust him. Once we found out that his followers were prisoners, Derlin confronted him and he was turned into a honey goblin. I had to move out here to protect the kids. There are a lot of Fae tricks. You have to be careful what you say around these people.
And what you eat, right?
Yeah.
Derlin always was a trusting soul.
I brought a bunch of Tupperware with food for us.
That's good. There is
Yeah.
a lot of good food here, though. So
Yeah.
you should really...
It's okay, we meal prepped.
Yeah, good.
We've got like just 30 pounds of spaghetti.
Once we
what's better than this? Hard one sucks the brown part out of a crawfish.
You all haven't changed a bit. And it's honestly very good to see you.
Cran, what's step one?
How do we get him
Go
back?
get your man?
We kill this goddamn false prince. We free the honey goblins and the dryads.
Ah, yes.
We're going to
dryad.
rescue your girlfriend,
I
Moonshine.
know. I gotta find out if Triss loves me even when she's not under a spell.
She loves me for me.
Because she's under Feywild magic.
I think that's step one.
Alright.
We won't be safe until we get rid of the bear prince and help Derlin for, selfish reasons, but
What corrupted this bear prince's heart? Y'all have any idea, or is he just a rotten little slice
He
of
just
meat?
loves honey.
this world is... he does love honey.
Winnie the Pooh's evil. You guys know that, right?
Gnomes and bears.
Yogi Bear, evil.
Gnomes and honeysuckers.
You
Don't do
can't,
anything for the fucking sweet stuff.
you
gotta be
can't,
careful.
you can't quite assign good and evil labels to the Fae.
I think that stealing the free will of others to serve as yourself is an evil.
Certainly.
Yeah, we
There's
can
a lot
definitely-
of...
I think it's easy to put that under evil category.
There are less people in the Feywild who just want to destroy things for the sake of destroying them, but there are a lot of people who do things to serve their own vanity. As far as the Bear Prince's motives, he's a vain douchebag who pretends to reject the Fey courts, but really he just wants everyone to worship him instead of the kings and the queens.
Sure. Well, yeah, we can slap a big post-it note with the word bad on the Grizzly Prince. Let's
I
go
think
get him.
So. I
Yeah.
think so.
Well, we need to kill him to break the curse.
Yeah, I'm for slapping him with my hammer instead of the note. That sounds good.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Hard One loves killing critters, so this
Yeah.
should be no problem for
I
him.
slayed a dragon.
I remember you killing a
No,
lot.
I slayed a dragon.
You killed a
That's-
dragon.
Yep.
Hell
So
yeah.
yeah,
All by yourself.
All by
You
my-
did the
well,
finishing blow?
I did the finishing blow
You were
in my
fully
goddamn
conscious?
sleep.
You
No,
were
I was not.
you were not.
I was out. I woke up and I just was on autopilot.
You know
think.
what? That
Bev
reminds-
described the whole thing to me.
He took a lot of Ambien and just did it in his sleep.
That reminds me of when Erlen cast lay hands on you and you beat the Bullywug King.
That's right.
That was one of the greatest battles I've ever seen.
Well, you should see Harwan against horses.
okay.
Horses?
Moonshine.
He kills a lot of
wolves?
horses.
Moonshine.
He's great.
Moonshine. Let's. I think we all need our rest.
Mammoths,
kinda
just any kind of elephant, really.
Yeah, if it's on four legs.
Indirectly killed a ram.
Let's all get some sleep. Ryan is fine.
And she goes, sorry that we had that little fight earlier. How's everybody feeling? Do we think we could just hang out and patch up our wounds for a second and get going, or do you guys need to rest?
Short rest would probably serve my needs.
Same.
Yeah.
You see, while you guys are taking a short rest, you guys are starting to bandage up your wounds and stuff. Cran turns to you, Beverly, and goes, the only green teens that didn't come to the Feywild with us were Erlen and Egwene. How are they? Are they okay?
They're
Did
good.
They survive the Galateron war?
They made it out with my mom and Nana Kindleaf. They're over in Hillholm now.
Oh, good.
I've sent some letters to them, but I haven't heard from them in a while, so... Honestly, my emotions are kind of torn into a lot of different places these days. We've been kind of all over. We really haven't had a second to ourselves, but I hope they're okay. But seeing you and knowing that my dad's okay, that really makes things a lot better.
Did you guys ever actually get together? Because me and Durlin.
Oh yeah, we
yeah.
smooched, we Frenched
Oh,
big time.
good,
That was actually.
good.
This is so funny. You're gonna find this so funny.
Yeah.
30 years of tragedy notwithstanding. That was how we sent you to the Feywild.
Really?
Yeah, the power of love. In fact,
That was so scary. We were just in a chapel, people beating down the doors. Your dad was.
Yeah, y'all didn't even know. We did a whole ritual for y'all.
You helped us.
Oh yeah, that was Bev's second kiss, believe it or not.
Yeah. Like, that was the one. I saw the first one. He was pretty good. Second one,
Yeah.
he was a pro.
Yeah, second. Haven't kissed since.
First one was a peck, second one was a smooch.
Would love to kiss again.
Well, we owe you our lives. Thank you for, several reasons.
Well, your lives are the payment we need for saving your life.
Yeah, all our problems seem so small in comparison to what y'all have been through.
I think the mortal realm is in just as much trouble as the Fey realm.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we faced some pretty ugly situations that are similarly
Things
dire.
were honestly pretty good here for a while.
Yeah, you got some fully grown kids running around.
Yeah.
Made a
Or
little
half grown
fam.
kids.
Yeah, there's a whole another generation of green teens and green knights that are ready to fight at your sides.
Well, we need him for sure. We've
Yeah.
got. I don't know if you heard. We rescued Ulfgar, and he's leading the dwarves. But Galateron has
Yeah.
fallen to Theala, so a war is coming for sure.
Not to mention the son of the devil, Akarat, is making a play for power as well. So there's competing factions in the mortal realm, and
knew about
they're all
Theala.
pretty bad.
Yeah, it's rough up there. Everybody was swinging at the horses, so I think it's important to
But
remember.
no,
like
not
there's a lot of
everyone was
focus
critting
on-
on them.
yeah.
You should take solace.
So
in
what do we
that.
have to do? We gotta.
Just real quick,
to
also,
the-
this is our friend Balnor. He came from a deck of cards.
Hey, how's it going? I'm also a halfling. How are you? Do you know me? Are you my mom? No, I'm not your mom. Hi, Balnor. It's nice
What do
to
you
meet
know about the assassination of the Archduke?
Doesn't seem like something that would come up in this world or the mortal plane. Or
Okay.
Seems like more of a you thing, really.
Beverly has a list called Balnor's mom, and he checks Cran off of it. Balnor Theories is the name of Beverly's list. Okay, just confirming. The tea is ready, by the way. Does anyone want some?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'll take some. I spike it. I spike the kettle, so it spikes it for everyone.
Very nice.
Fair enough, yeah. It's a short
And I
rest.
spiked my cup, so I'm double.
Double cup love.
Before we head out, I picked up some of these in the Mountain of the Free Fae, and I hold up one of the giant lollipops. Do you know what? Do you know anything about these?
Oh.
There was a weird little critter that was just
Fully don't eat that.
okay.
Hard
Yeah.
one
What?
is just about to put it in his mouth.
Cran grabs it and tosses it in the fire.
Because I thought that'd be fun to swizzle in the tea, but no.
Yeah, so the fairies don't actually need to eat. They're immortal because of their food, so it makes them younger. So if young Beverly, for instance, were to just start eating lollipops, he might just die.
Oh, cool.
I said
Become
he'd
like
reverse
0
age,
years
he'd, like-
old. Yeah.
Oh, it's just like
He'll
reverse
shrink.
into existence.
Yeah.
I got
One
you.
little lick if you had a party that night and you wanted that youthful glow.
Yeah, if you just want to get rid of your crow's feet.
You know what? Just don't steal food from people here in general.
Won't do it.
I
Fair,
would
fair.
destroy those lollipops.
Well, you tossed mine in the fire, so you
Yeah.
did destroy the lollipop.
Good. Yeah. You know what, Scoutmaster Hardwood? I'm actually 14 years older than you now. So, if anything, I'm the Scoutmaster.
Whoa, Cran.
I
I love it.
I salute Cran.
She gets teary-eyed. She salutes you back.
Pawpaw pops out of my bib and salutes also.
Puts up his little claws.
We're all saluting for a while.
Moonshine, how you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, and Cran does give. She gives you guys Beverlyn and Moon One's necklaces. So you guys have these iron pendants. Balnor and Moonshine.
Cool.
Does it look like I could put the amulet of Pelor, mount it into the iron pendant to create a super pendant?
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Can I take some sticks and leaves and wrap them around the necklace so as to make it a little more my style?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
This is
Take some vines and really wrap it up.
yes, this was
I hang a crawfish exoskeleton on it.
this was given to Cran by the Fae Court, so this is much more stylish than a Pelor amulet. This is sort of
Well, okay.
Beverly. You're
That's
able.
a little basic, Bev.
Beverly,
I like it. It's timeless.
You're able to do like a little spell. You kind of hold your hand up, put out some like arcane energy, and pray to Pelor. You hold your amulet over the fire, and you're able to combine the two. And you see the one sun kind of dissolves into the other one.
And me, I'm
Interesting.
just weaving. I'm just like doing some weaving of vines and crawfish exoskeletons.
Cool.
I help Hard One weave his into his beard.
I don't have a necklace.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. He's got an iron.
Oh, that's
Unless
right.
you're just talking about weaving a crawfish skeleton into my beard, which I am fine with.
in which case, there's already one in there. It's like a gag thing that you like part your beard and show the exoskeleton.
I tried to use that on Tris. Did not work.
It doesn't seem like this is helping the beard, but okay. Oh, I look at. I know we're spending a lot of time, but I do look at Cran's feet, and I say, "Your tattoos are all out of array. Do you want me to help you repaint those?"
It's been so long since I've been a city halfling. Yeah, please.
All right. I squeeze some of the crawfish out of Hard One's beard into a little jar.
And you make a paste,
Ooh,
crawfish
muddle
paste.
it up and paste it up.
And you toggled Cran up.
Nice.
Ooh, toggle me up while we're at it. We're going into battle.
Okay, absolutely. What kind of pattern would you like?
Obviously vines and sticks, please.
All right.
And perhaps some mushrooms.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh.
Beverly goes ahead and gives you guys
Can
pedicures.
I get like an amazing face mat, like face tattoo, henna tattoo that's like all mushrooms?
Yeah, absolutely. I just grab some mushrooms from your head and then I like grind them into a face mask.
Oh my goodness, I feel like my true self. Who knew I'd come to the Fae and find me?
You see, Cran is,
Eat
you know,
Fae love.
she's very eat Fae love. You guys are really doing some self-care. You see, Cran genuinely seems very happy to have other people around. She's very clearly just been living by herself with like her frozen children in a closet for a long time. And she just seems very happy and excited to have you guys around. She gets in on the pedicure party.
Yeah.
She paints Hard One's nails.
Let's turn this pity party into a petty party.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I know we've been here for a minute, but I do want to ask Cran one more question. What is the deal with the free Fae? They just don't ally themselves with the unseelie or the seelie?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so that's as simple as that.
Simple as that. Same thing as the Bear Prince. They're
Thank
not
you.
aligned with the Bear Prince, but
Thank you much.
How's Uncle Duck doing? Frozen?
Uncle Duck is frozen. Yeah.
Okay, cool. One
But
frozen
he's
duck.
alive. Yeah.
We have a lame duck on our hands. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, add it to the pile. Add it to the problem pile.
Him and your dad are like 90 years old.
90?
Yeah, they're old as hell.
I guess that's true. It's been, what, 30 years?
Oh no!
I
Save
guess
a
they're,
lollipop
I guess
for
they're
your
more
dad.
like
Maybe we
75 or
can-
80. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a halfling, so he's, you know.
yeah, he's fine. He's got a.
But what if we
100
gave
years.
him? What if we get? Oh, he's got another 100 years.
Or so, yeah.
Just a lick of the lollipop.
Please a
Just
lick
a
of the
single lick.
lollipop for him so he can come back and
You
be.
know, but then he might end up in service of one of these weird pixies.
Okay.
Fair enough.
True. You know what? You don't want anyone else to become a honey goblin. We are.
Yeah. All right.
Tell you what, can we go kick this Bear Prince's ass yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Great.
I've been waiting like 6 months to do this.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All of our nails are painted
I'm
now,
so
so we can
glad
definitely do
that-
it.
So,
Yeah.
Our war paint on.
y'all, do we want to ambush this motherfucker?
I think the best course might be for me to provide a distraction. The honey goblins will sense if their source of honey is in danger. There are these weird bee humanoids that mine the honey for them.
Oh,
and
we heard them buzz.
Yes, okay, yeah, they're scary. Have you seen them yet?
No,
Didn't take a
just
look.
heard him. No.
You know, see them, don't fight them. They're very scary.
But they're not in service. They're not.
Yeah, they're totally in service of the bear prince.
Melora, we got a goddamn country to liberate.
I can provide a distraction. I can attack their honeycomb. That will draw the honey goblins out of the cave, and the dryads are too chill to attack you. That'll let you guys get to the bear prince alone.
Okay.
Okay. Are you sure? That seems like a lot of pressure on you for this part of the plan.
We don't want you to get stung.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a needle? Do you have an EpiPen with you, just in case?
I do have antidotes. I won't get stung. I'm pretty good at this.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll trust you. You've been at this longer than we have. Cool. Should we roll out?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go bear hunting.
Just one last thing. Do the bee people, do they look more like bees, or do they look maybe like some sort of like animated bee from a kid's cartoon?
Excellent question. So they have like the 6-jointed insectoid arms.
Right.
But then they have like human-like legs.
Okay.
But then they're big. They're like our size. They're like
Are
halfling
they voiced
sized.
by Jerry Seinfeld?
No.
Okay.
No.
Popular elvish
They're not
comedian.
funny.
Not
They just
funny.
kind of scream and buzz.
Okay.
Let out horrible
Terrifying.
sounds.
Absolutely
If I
terrifying.
were to speak the bee language, would it sound like they were making observational comedy, though?
They are fully monsters.
Okay.
They are fully monsters. The honey goblins are cursed.
Gotcha.
Okay.
The bees are monsters.
Writing that
y'all,
down.
once we get close and we're about to separate, I want to cast Pass Without Trace on all of us, you included.
Great
Fran.
idea.
All right, appreciate that. So you see, before you guys leave, Cran gets a kind of a very serious look, and she sighs, and she goes, "We should make sure the little ones are looked after, because we're not going to be here in the hideout, so we should take the kids with us."
Yeah.
She walks over to the frozen kind of statues of her children, and Balnor goes, "They'll be safe with me." And he goes to like kind of carelessly put them in the bag, and she just fully slaps him in the face. Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
We got car seats in there.
It's the bag of holding, okay? They'll be fine in there. They don't have to breathe, right? They don't have to breathe. No, I suppose they're
I
not
guess-
breathing.
Hey, on an upside, if they weren't frozen right now, they'd probably be putting up a stink about being put in a bag. So,
Yeah, nobody likes being in the bag.
you know, there's...
That's true.
Balnor doesn't mind being in the bag.
I don't mind it at all. I kind of like it.
True, yeah, it's a second home.
You see Cran laughs and she goes, "I was in a bag. You guys remember?
Yeah.
You guys remember when I was in the bag?
You were in the bag.
Your
I laid my
children-
hand on her shoulder.
Your children
I nod.
are carrying on your legacy.
Carrying on the Cran legacy. The Cran and Durlin legacy. They're just like chip of the old block.
A hard one puts them in the bag gently.
I cover them with pillows from Cran's house and
Yeah.
like rope
That's
around the
very
pillows.
nice,
Yeah, I get some duct tape. We're basically like as if we're mailing them.
Yeah, you guys
Moving
are like
blankets.
you guys are like a moving company that doesn't want to get sued. You
Let's
duct
use
tape.
cellophane instead of tape. That'll
Yeah.
actually.
Hey, Cran, remember when we had to keep that egg from cracking for a whole
Yeah,
week?
yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, it's good having you guys around. I like having you guys back.
Although this is going to be terrifying if they suddenly unfreeze and they're wrapped up like
Hey, I know the rules of the bag, okay? I'll feel them moving around. If they start suddenly moving around trying to get out.
Yeah, Balnor has a 4th level bag sense.
Yeah, you see Balnor bends the knee to Cran and he goes, "There's no one better to watch your kids or your bags. I am a bag dad."
Why does that sound so weird?
sounds familiar and yet exotic at the same time.
Balnor gives a 1,000-yard stare.
All right, let's go.
So you guys go back through the halls of Cran's hideout, then climb back up the ladder, coming out through the tree ant's mouth and entering her garden. When you get there, you see Pixel, the fairy that you had gone on his property and stole his lollipops. You see him on the edge of the woods, and he yells to you,
Hey, dickheads! I fixed the horn you broke because I'm self-sufficient.
Don't blow it.
He pulls up the horn, and he blows
I throw my
it.
javelin at him.
Too late.
Oh, no.
It reverberates. It is super loud. Just it lets out this mighty sound that reverberates, so much greater than its size. Immediately on the horizon, you see popping up are thousands of fairy guards in teeny breastplates. Most of them have teeny bows, but there is a front line who hold teeny spears.
Wow, you called the cops. Real impressive.
Snitch.
Yeah, this looks like self-sufficiency to me.
I pay taxes. I pay their salary.
And you see one guy in the front goes, "Free fairy! These outsiders wish to take our freedom! Let's kill them and take theirs instead!" And they all roar, "Yeah!" yeah.
Cran, any ideas?
I feel
And
like
Cran
none of these
goes-
guys do their taxes.
Cran goes, run, and starts taking off.
Yep.
Oh, I book it.
I run. Cast Longstrider on all of us.
You're
Nice.
gonna cast Longstrider?
Yeah.
Sweet. You cast Longstrider on everybody.
Can I pick up a rock and throw it at Pixel before I run?
Sure, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I want to
Great.
trip him on the way.
There are thousands of them. So here's how this encounter is going to work. You guys are making a mad dash to escape the forest. Normally, rounds only last a couple of seconds, but for this condensed chase encounter, 5 full rounds of dashing will lead to a successful escape of the forest. However, the magic forest of the Free Faerie is constantly changing, so you will be encountering 5 radically different landscapes that you will need to traverse, all while pixies shoot arrows and spear-wielding swarms of fairies make melee attacks. In each landscape, there will be a lair obstacle, as well as different tricksters who will attempt to latch onto you. Anytime you fail an athletics check on an obstacle, more swarms of pixies and lair tricksters will join and attack you each round. The fastest way out of the forest is to just book it and take damage. However, if you get to a point where you are completely swarmed and have a bunch of guys on you, you can decide to stop for a round and fight. This will intimidate the other fairies from latching onto you, and they'll just hang back and fire arrows. You can then take off running again using dash actions. Everybody roll initiative.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
Hey.
Yipes.
But I have a 6.
10.
11.
Okay, I'm just gonna say for the sake of ease, Cran's just running alongside you guys. I'm not even gonna roll for her, so you guys don't have to worry about like saving anyone or anything. And Balnor immediately jumps into the back.
Okay.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Yeah, I don't want to have to be making athletics checks for NPCs that you guys have to save. So the way that this is gonna work is essentially you guys are having to use dash actions each round. So if you want to use a spell, you need somebody else to like carry you, and you need to like not do your action.
What if it's a bonus action?
A bonus action is cool,
Okay.
because you're just dashing.
Gotcha.
So you guys take off into the forest as a cacophony of pixie wings beat behind you. Tiny arrows whiz by your ears. You duck and weave through the forest between
Little
trees.
toothpicks.
Little toothpicks, as the dirt below you suddenly turns to rock, and you see that you're approaching a large fissure in the earth about 25 feet long. It doesn't look too deep, but there are jagged rocks below, and it would certainly slow you down. However, there are 2 vines hanging down from the trees above. You may try to use the vines to get across, or make an athletics check to jump and clear 25 feet.
Those vines are definitely snakes or something weirder.
So hard one, you got the lowest initiative. You are in the back. On initiative 15, you get shot by archers. Go ahead and roll a d20 and hope to roll low.
12.
Okay, you get shot 12 times. There are like 1,000 dudes shooting at you, so that's actually pretty good. These guys aren't great archers, and their arrows are very small and teeny.
It's like getting acupuncture.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call.
So it's kind of nice.
Yeah, just like,
Is it opening up your chi?
I
Yeah.
lie down and try to find my center.
lie down and try and catch the arrows with your meridian points.
Yeah, can Hardwon do a roll to see if this unblocks his chakras?
You take 35 damage.
That's a lot. Let's run away from these guys for
Chakras
sure.
still blocked.
Bev, that is your turn.
Okay.
So yeah, you are up at this fissure. These guys are behind you. None of the guys with spears have caught up to you yet.
so if I take an action, they will catch up to us.
If you decide to like turn around and attack somebody, I'm going to roll to see how many swarms attach themselves to you.
I'm just gonna, I'll just jump across.
Are you gonna do a jump, or are you gonna grab the vine?
How do you calculate jump?
I'm gonna make you roll an athletics check.
Y'all, we're coming back and we're killing this little motherfucker.
Absolutely.
with
We're
the
like
horn.
making him eat that
I'm
horn.
so fucking pissed right
Yeah.
now, and
Alright.
he's absolutely gonna
I'm
die.
going to shove the horn up his urethra.
That motherfucker, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna no. What? I'll just try and jump across.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics. Oh, I forgot to write down all my new numbers.
So it was 25 feet. So the athletics check is a DC 25.
Okay. Well, I got 15.
You take 7 damage as you fall into the rocks below.
Okay.
And from above you, One swarm of poisonous snakes falls out of the trees and attaches themselves to you, like go on you, and they will attack on their turn.
So that's what the vine is, right?
Okay.
That is...
Called it. Vines were snakes.
Yelling it was worth it from impaled on a rock.
That is actually the snake's turn. They are going to attack you. They miss. Bev, you fall into this little ditch, get slowed down a little bit. Snakes fall from the trees above. It's terrifying. Like 4 snakes land on you and they all snap at you, but you're able to kind of like hold their heads away and just like squirm out of the way. But they're sticking with you. So
Can I toss the snakes at the fairies?
You cannot, because it is not your turn. That is Moonshine's turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's this chasm like?
25 feet.
Oh, that's nothing. Okay, I'm gonna.
I don't know. It seems
Well,
pretty far.
no, I know, but I'm
hard for some of
gonna
us.
I'm gonna cast jump on Hard One and then jump on his back.
Okay. Cool.
So that
you
triples his jump, so that'll make it a pretty easy.
You enchant Hard One. All right, so that is Hard One's turn.
Sweet. I'm going to fire from the glutes, push off the calves, balls of the feet onto the earth, and just jump really, really high.
Sweet.
And far.
Okay.
across the chasm.
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check. You have triple jump, though, so unless you fail big time.
21.
Hard One, you launch across the fissure, make it the full 25 feet, an extra 7
With
feet.
Moonshine
you
on
get,
his
like,
back.
dude.
with Moonshine.
Posterizing these fairies.
Were you wearing underwear today?
No.
Okay, because I see that now.
Yes.
You sail over me.
That's right.
Okay.
I also did not realize that Moonshine casted anything on me. So I
You just think you're
It's
awesome.
the classic situation where I don't tell Hard One.
Hey, I got the snakes though.
Right.
Don't worry about the snakes. Snakes are taken care of.
yeah, we looked down on Bev and
Yeah, Bev, I can try and like thorn whip you up, but I'm assuming you're good.
No, I got snake whips, baby. Don't worry about me.
Sweet.
Cool.
So Hard One,
hang on to those.
Hard One and Moonshine, you guys make it fully across the way without taking any more damage. Beverly, you are in the back. You are slowed down by falling in these rocks. You are able to scramble back up. You
All right.
climb up the fissure, but go ahead and roll a d4.
Okay.
And roll
just
low.
a D4.
Hard One,
a
you're
D4.
gonna have jump for a full minute, so basically this whole run, you're gonna have triple
2.
jump.
should I jump instead of run?
Beverly, 2 swarms of fairies join
Yeah.
the snakes that are around you, and you just have this little nightmare halo of people biting and scratching at you. They are going to take 2 attacks, and they hit on the first attack. That is 12 damage by the first swarm of fairies, and the second one also hits for another 14 damage on Beverly.
I really thought I liked fairies.
Yeah, I know.
Peter Pan lied to us.
So, you guys all make it to the other side of the fissure. This is round 2. Quickly, the rock turns to dirt again, then leaves, and then fresh grass. There is a bit of mist in the air, and you see a colorful glow ahead of you. Red, orange, green, purple, blue, and yellow. You are at the end of a rainbow, and there is a glowing pot of gold there. With 4 leprechauns lounging around it, you can try to interact with the rainbow and or try to steal the pot of gold, or you can avoid it and run through some muddy, tough terrain. If you run through the tough terrain, though, you are going to get more pixie swarms attached to you. That is the archers. Beverly is in the back. Beverly, go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay.
And roll low.
6.
6. Okay, you get hit 6 times.
Sure.
Oh,
How much damage is that going to be?
I will.
Tiny little arrows, but they hurt, Beverly.
Yeah, you are, for every damage I'm giving you, that's you being hit by like 3 arrows.
Yeah, I'm getting quilled over here. Being absolutely porcupine.
Yeah.
12 damage.
I'm getting whittled down.
So, Bev, that is your turn.
One more time. There's a pot of gold and then a rainbow exuding out of the pot of gold.
Yes.
And leprechauns chilling on the pot.
And leprechauns. The leprechauns are
dare take our pot of gold. This is our pot of gold, you son of a bitch.
I'll give you more gold if you attack those pixies.
There's like 5,000 gold in here.
I minor illusion 1,000 more gold in my hand.
You see 2 of the leprechauns jump off the gold and they go, sweet, give me the gold. They run over. They try to take the gold from you.
I give it to them and then I kind of press my hand on their hand and I'm like, this is good. We are making a business deal. And then I pull it back. Not yet. You gotta attack those pixies and then you'll get all the gold you want.
They attack you.
Okay.
An 18 and a nat 20.
Oh no. 18 does not hit, right?
No, 18
a
doesn't.
natural
hit.
18. Plus 6, 24. 19 damage. 12 more damage.
God.
The other 2 leprechauns will run forward. Crit.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
15 more damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Bev goes down. They
Okay.
stab Bev to
All
death.
right, that's fine.
Just
Here,
down on the ground.
drop me and pick up
That
Beverly.
is-
I have a strategy.
The pixies and the swarm's turn.
Jesus Christ.
They are going to, I guess, run and attach to Hard One. So Hard One, you now have a swarm of snakes on you and 2 swarms of pixies on you.
Okay, got it.
And they'll make their attacks. 7 damage from one of the swarms of pixies. Moonshine, that's your turn.
I'll cast a bonus action healing word on Beverly, and then I'll run.
Thank you.
Beverly, you pop back up. That is Hard One's turn. Bev, while he was knocked out, fell behind.
Oh, okay. So how far ahead of Beverly am I right now?
It hasn't been your turn yet, so you're around where he is. You can grab him if you'd like.
Okay. I'm gonna go and try to make a deal with the leprechauns. All right. So
Good idea.
11 hit points
I'm gonna
for you.
Thank you.
open. I'll open the bag. Balnor thinks that we have crossed the field, then I will just shove him back in.
Okay.
And then I put Beverly in the bag.
Okay.
Hey, Balnor.
You don't need to
Hey.
put
I got-
Beverly in the bag, though, because I'm not on you anymore, so there's no purpose to put him in.
Yeah, but I kind of like the idea of Beverly being in the bag so he can't get up to any more hijinks.
Listen, I'm in timeout for sure. I've been benched. I'm in the penalty box.
Beverly becomes Baggerly.
So, Hard One, you are running. You've got this pot of gold and this rainbow or this difficult terrain.
I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna go difficult terrain because I don't want to be near these fucking leprechauns.
Okay.
Yeah, they show their colors.
So you dodge the leprechauns by not going after their pot of gold. They will not chase you, but you slow down and get 2 more swarms of pixies on you.
Great. Can I do an action surge to run extra?
You should just like whack as many as you can with your hammer and
yeah,
then run.
so I guess I'll
Yeah.
just I'm gonna do like a little tornado move with the hammer and see how many little jerk offs I can kill.
Sweet. You've got 4 swarms of pixies and 1 swarm of snakes on you.
Snakes are cool. I'm gonna try to hit the pixies.
Okay, go for it.
That's a nat 1.
Wait, don't you get to re-roll that?
I could use a luck point, and I guess I will.
It's not a bad idea.
Jesus Christ. I don't know if that is a 15.
That hits.
Ooh, great.
Yeah.
Do I roll damage on these people? Or
Oh, yeah.
Is that,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
great.
Sorry, I died instantly, everyone.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's all good, Bev.
I feel like if I had,
Live your truth, Bev.
I should.
22 damage?
I'll talk about it on the short rest.
You fully kill 1 swarm of pixies.
Great, and I'll swing the hammer again.
Sweet.
26,
That hits.
20 damage.
You kill a bunch of pixies, but one of the swarms is like halved.
Sweet. I flip off all of the other ones.
I think we should massacre these people.
Oh, we definitely should.
I'm absolutely coming back to fucking kill this entire fucking party of fairies.
Why don't we just
Yeah.
put them all in the bag for 10 minutes?
Yeah, that's a fucking good idea. Y'all, there's
Wait.
fucking sticky buns at the bottom of the bag. Line it up.
We toss their big lollipops in there and be like, come and get them.
So you guys run through the tough terrain. You guys avoid the rainbow. You guys travel through the forest.
But I'm running. Do I have to do something about tough terrain?
Yes, tough terrain means you'll be slowed, and so you will get some pixie swarms on you. Let me roll a d4. Moonshine, you now have 2 pixie swarms going around you.
Instead of piggyback, we should do, what's piggy shoulders? What's the other, what's the one where you're
Chicken
like,
fight?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like just a really
Playing
ineffective
chicken?
way to kick somebody.
I also think a fireman's carry is really funny because the person's always super limb.
You should chicken fight so you can be the world's tallest dwarf.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should definitely chicken
Maybe
fight
we
these
should
fuckers.
maybe we should do chicken because then we can both be attacking. We'll be like a double decker
Yeah.
attack.
No, wait, you should
Like we're sneaking
chicken,
into a movie.
Yeah.
but facing backwards, so you are blocking Hard One's face,
Ooh.
but you're able to cast backwards.
You would just have a mouthful of muff.
The will they, won't they?
So the air was misty here. Obviously, the rainbow was created, although it was magical. But the air gets even mistier as you guys travel through the woods. And as you guys rush through the woods, you hear the sounds of trickling water and giggling. And as you rush forward to approach it, you see 4 beautiful sirens having a splash fight.
Nah, fuck this. I don't
2
give a
mermen
shit.
and 2 merwomen, stunningly cut specimens with elven beauty from the top up.
I'm completely unmoved.
Yep.
And
I
you
don't give a
see
shit.
6 satyrs nearby are ogling them. You guys see as you rush up to the streams, the sirens look at you guys and go, slow down and hang out for a while, guys. Go ahead
Absolutely
and
not.
give me wisdom saving throws.
Is this charming?
Yes.
Can I, from the bag,
I got a
take...
nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Nat 20? Yeah, you're cool.
I got an 8.
You got an 8.
Wisdom saving.
Don't you think with my nat 20 I can like grab hard one and like
I got an 18.
You got an 18. You're cool.
From the bag, can I take 2 chunks of tuna sandwich and plug hard one's ears?
On your turn.
Yeah, I feel like I should also have advantage because these folks have no beards and it's like so not
But it's
into it.
magical. But you for a second start to slow down to like admire their bodies and wonder what their diets are. You don't even need to necessarily want to fuck them to slow down a little
Are
bit.
you guys keto?
Yeah, although, we're low fat too, if that makes sense. We just eat fish.
Wow.
Yeah.
whoa.
Pescatarian, huh?
Never thought of that as a diet. You don't eat carbs, but you also don't eat high fat because you're eating fish. Although
Yeah.
fish are pretty fatty.
Like every part, you eat the bones as well?
So as you guys approach this
Great for your
stream,
skin, though.
Hard One slows down a little bit to, just for a brief second, looks at their bodies. Go ahead and roll a d20, Hard One.
And roll low.
Roll low.
12 again. I'm having a shit day on the dice.
12's pretty good.
Well, not for getting shot with that many arrows.
30 damage.
Oof. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Not good.
Then Bev, that is your turn. If you would like to do something like plug Hard One's ears or something, he is slowing down.
Yeah, wait, is this... you failed your charm check.
Yeah, right now he's slowing down a little bit and kind of checking them out, but he's still running, but it's not his turn yet, so he hasn't like fucked himself
I'm
yet.
know what
doing
I
a little
do?
bit of a jog.
I
Your,
say-
your head is like out of the bag right next to Galad's
Yeah,
head.
he's on a swivel. He's on a swivel right now.
Hey, Hard One, earmuffs. And I clap his ears with tuna fish.
Okay. You clap.
Ew, just an earful of tuna fish.
I have so much fish in my head.
Hard One.
Crawfish in my beard.
That's what they are. They're
Tuna in my
fish.
ears.
Hard One. Tuna
Fish in my beard,
fills your
tuna in
ears,
my ears.
and you focus up. That is the swarm's turn. One swarm of snakes.
Can
on
I
you.
Shield of Faith him as a bonus action?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so the snakes
Cool.
will go
What does
first.
that makes my
Plus
armor.
2 AC.
Damn.
Snakes miss. One of the swarms of fairies is going to hit for 7 damage. And another one hits 2 for 6 damage. That is Moonshine's turn.
Okay, so I just have to run.
Yeah, you can just run. You can make you have
you
to
can
like
hop on my
jump
shoulders,
or
though.
get through the
Can
water
I hop
somehow.
on his shoulders?
If Bev's in the bag, you can. Yeah.
Okay, I will hop on his shoulders then, and
We are a machine.
I'll hop on his shoulders, in which case I'll have a spell to use, and I'll cast, have we been getting hit by arrows? Is that what's?
Yes.
Then I'll cast Warden Wind.
Sweet.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What does that do?
That basically gives every attack disadvantage.
Oh, hell
Like
yeah.
every ranged weapon
Great.
attack disadvantage.
Sweet.
I just want to remind everyone listening that I forgot to use my Shield of Arrow Catching. Don't point that out.
Cool.
Also, so now I'm on Hard One's shoulders. We've got a Warding Wind, and he's got 3 times the jump.
Yeah,
Sweet.
This is a goddamn circus.
What I'm gonna do with this, going forward is, since we were using different mechanics, I just said, roll a d20. That's how many people hit you, because you guys all have the same AC. So there's no point in me even calculating it. There are tons of arrows coming at you guys. I will say with that spell, you'll now take half of whatever you roll in the d20, because they're
Sweet.
all
Nice.
at
Okay.
disadvantage. So you take half. So. That is Hard One's turn. Hard One, you still do need to get over the stream. You have tuna over your ears, so
But
you
remember, he's got 3 times the jump.
and you've got 3 times the jump.
3 times the tuna.
All right, sweet. So I think first I want to take a gander at Bev's amulet.
Cool.
And jump, leaping off the head of one of the merfolks.
Sweet. You run over. At first, you're admiring them. Their sweet, honeyed words, making you want to ask them about their diets. Bev puts the tuna sandwich over your ears. Then you're focused up. You go over. You step on their heads like stepping stones and get to the other side.
Hard one fish head.
So as you guys jump to the other side of the stream and run off into the woods, you see the sirens look at the satyrs who are ogling them and go, if you ever want a chance with us, you'll go kill them. And you see the satyrs get up and go, yeah, this is our only chance. They're totally going to get with us if we catch them. And the 6 satyrs take off after you, hard one.
None of these are the satyrs that were going to Faecella that we chilled with at the crick, huh? I didn't think so.
So now you've got 3 swarms of pixies, 1 swarm of snakes, and 6 satyrs on you.
It's like that. This is like the 12 days of Christmas.
Yes.
3 swarms of fairies.
So
6 sexy satyrs.
the splashing of the sirens fade behind you as you continue your dash through the forest. The stream was previously running horizontal to your running path, but you see it hooks and begins running parallel to you down the way. Suddenly it begins raining, pouring. The stream quickly overflows and the landscape begins to flood. The dirt turns to mud around you and you begin to sink into the thick muck. But luckily, the canopy above you has plenty of hanging branches and you're going to need them because you see the 4 sirens have caught up with you and are now showing their true form. These strange insectoid merfolk covered in mud and shrieking.
So now Moonshine thinks they're hot.
Yeah, maybe we were hasty to
Dang.
leave them.
Look at those mandibles.
The mud sort of looks beard-like.
So that is the archer's turn. Hard one, go ahead and roll me a
Wait,
d20.
are the satyrs and the sirens chasing us?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Nat 20?
Cool. So 10.
Ooh, wait, is that a bad thing?
Yeah, that's bad.
God damn it!
I did not. Oh, wait, you know what? Fuck, can I use a luck point on that?
Sure.
All right, great. I don't know if I can take all the damage.
Such a bitter 20.
10.
Okay, so
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
Hard one, you take 14 damage.
Okay.
Then that is Bev's turn.
We're just being chased now. What's the terrain?
There is the whole area is flooded. You guys are in like deep muck. Hard one is probably like jumping from stone to stone, from like tree to tree as you guys keep going. And there are merfolk that have just like come out of the ground and are trying to catch up to you guys.
Can I try and use Nature's Wrath to make a vine path? Oh, you know what I want to try and do? Okay. I want to take a javelin and aim it at some of the people that are chasing us.
The guys who are swarming you?
Yes.
Yes, you can absolutely. If you hit one, you'll slow them down. They'll essentially be out of the fight.
Great.
So you got 6 satyrs, 3 swarms of pixies, and 1 thing of snakes.
I'll aim at the satyrs.
Just 1.
Yeah, I guess
just
the one
as
that
one?
looks the most desperate.
Okay.
Which one looks most like a fuckboy?
I could tell they're gonna fuck me if I just help them.
Oh, God. Poor guy.
I just know.
You gotta clean up your life. Does 23 hit?
23 does hit?
Okay, and I'm gonna do an ensnaring strike as a bonus action.
Sweet.
So they are stuck, and they take 1d6 piercing damage.
What did it to roll?
Oh, sorry, it's a strength saving throw.
Okay. They got a 10, so they fail.
Cool.
So they're gone. You don't even need to roll damage.
All right.
Vines wrap around them and they're stuck behind. No, I swear I had a part in this. You have to date me.
Are they hard, like getting wrapped around with vines and their penises are poking out?
Yeah.
Are they into it?
No, they're not into it
Okay.
because they want to impress the sirens.
You gotta reevaluate some things.
Okay, that is the Swarm's turn. Hard One's AC is now 19 because the Shield of Faith goes away after the ensnaring strike, so the Swarm of Snakes will attack. Nat 20
Cool.
from the snakes.
But that one satyr, don't worry about him. He's known the error of his ways.
11 damage, Hard One.
Okay.
Then the 3 swarms of pixies will go. Shout out to the 2 crew. Miss. 9
Yes.
and 12, they miss. Then 5 satyrs swing at you as they chase you.
5 fucking satyrs.
They all, 3 of them miss. Last 2 guys miss as well.
Nice.
But then you see these 4 sirens pull up. And Moonshine, are you also...
I'm on his shoulders.
You're on his shoulders. Okay, then they're just going to go after Hard One.
Uh-oh. Our
Bring it
plan
on,
backfired.
come on.
These 2 guys miss. First 2 guys miss. 1 of the guys hits. One of the sirens bites you for 8.
8. Okay.
8 damage.
Bites you? Freaky.
Hot.
Hot.
Yeah.
That
Did
is-
that make the satyrs super jealous?
They don't like you. They're trying to kill you. That is Moonshine's turn.
Okay, I want to cast Freedom of Movement on Hardwon now.
Okay.
There we go.
So that now, he's unaffected by difficult terrain, and he can't be paralyzed or restrained.
Dope.
Cool.
And also being underwater imposes no penalties on his movement or attacks.
Sweet.
I'm going to dive back into the river.
Yeah, I mean, the water's coming up all around you guys to the point that the sirens are just like swimming through the forest after you guys.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. So we are having a chicken fight.
Yeah, I think we
Finally
are.
having a chicken fight. It's come to that.
Okay, so after that, you guys see the rain.
And then also because this happens, I think I'm gonna try and position myself more on his hip, so that maybe like
You're,
a siren
hanging
might
on the side of
attack
him like
me.
a monkey.
Yeah.
So you sort of like slid down me like a fire pole.
Yeah.
You're riding side saddle.
Just sort of like to invite multiple targets. Like it's so I can be in the fray.
Is freedom of movement concentration?
No, it's not. So warding wind is still going because
Sweet.
it's concentration.
Okay, cool.
I almost did confusion on the sirens and then I saw it was concentration.
Got
so
it.
I
Okay,
didn't.
so the rain is pouring down with an unnatural fury, and the ground below you is flooding to the point that the water is reaching the tree line. But Hardwon's still booking it through the water, just swimming
Jesus
fast
style,
as fuck.
dude.
Triple jump, freedom of movement.
I'm gonna say that the satyrs fall way behind because of freedom of movement. It's just the pixies, the snakes, because the snakes are like actually wrapped around you. It's quite terrifying. And the
And the snakes are
merfolk.
both wrapped around
The
me.
merfolk can keep up, but I'll say freedom of movement allows you to get away from the satyrs because the satyrs are swimming.
I'm just skating across the
Wait,
river.
don't go. No, we need to fuck those sirens. So you guys are swept up in the waters as the entire forest flows like a raging river. And you see that you are headed for a waterfall. But behind you, you see that the four merfolk disengage. They start swirling around each other. You see rain, you see lightning crashing, and you see their skin begins to attach to each other and bubble as they come together to form a giant, tentacled Lovecraftian monster.
Oh my god.
Then that is the pixie's turn. Hardwon, go ahead and roll your d20.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for rolling.
Another nat 20.
Cool.
Jesus.
That's 10.
But still only 10.
That's insane.
Your nat 20s are finally coming back to haunt you.
Is a tentacle monster still attractive?
No.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
36 damage.
Ow.
You up?
Yeah.
All right. How are you looking? How are you feeling?
I don't want to tell Murph.
Yeah.
But my AC or my health, my HP is the number that I just rolled.
Bev, that is your turn.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and give you a big slap on the back, touch hands right on.
Yeah.
Touch ass.
Yep, right on each cheek. How much you want?
Cup cheeks. Instead of lay hands. Cup
Yes.
cheeks.
How many do you have? What can you use?
45 is the maximum.
I'll take 20.
All right. I give you 20.
Cool.
10 for each cheek.
Yes.
How else can I buff this shuttle? The Hardwon Express.
Choo choo.
Toot toot.
So the entire forest is turned into this crazy, raging magic river. There's just like brown water around you. It's like this insane flood. You guys are all flowing towards this waterfall. But in the meantime, after Bev's turn, that is all of the monsters' turn. So satyrs have fallen way behind. We won't worry about them. The snakes hit. 10 damage. The pixies go. First two go. 1 and a 2 they miss. Last one goes and misses.
Yeah.
Then that is this tentacle monster, which will take 3 attacks.
Oh god.
Misses on the first attack, rolls a natural 4. Hits on the second attack, and hits on the third attack.
Let's see what these tentacles do.
Who's going to be carrying
Maybe
who?
they're like
Yeah.
cupping. Maybe it'll be like what's
yeah.
the swimmer?
Oh, Phelps, right?
Yeah, it'll just be like Phelps. You
Yeah.
just get some like
Does it-
cupping.
22 damage on the first attack.
Okay, I don't think it's cupping. Never mind.
Nope.
20 damage on the other attack.
I am down.
Hard one goes down.
I feel like we could have done this better, guys.
That is.
We should have taken the horn. That's what we should have done.
That
Yeah.
is Moonshine's turn. But with Hard One being out, you guys are in this fucking flowing river. So all you got to do is just make sure he doesn't die. You're moving on your own.
Oh, so he's
You
like
don't
a
need
boat.
You don't need to carry Hard One. You need to like grab.
Train becomes boat. I'm
Yeah.
a duck boat.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to know, how close are we to the edge?
You will be there by the end of this round.
Okay, can I like grab Hard One and then like Thorn Whip to try and like get off of the like to try
like
and get
catch a
over the
tree?
edge? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you make like an attack roll to do that.
I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay, and so Bev is in the bag.
Yes.
Moonshine's gonna try to Thorn Whip. Okay, so you're essentially you're gonna hold an action.
I'm gonna hold an action, but I do have a bonus action I can do while I'm waiting to Thorn Whip. So can I do a bonus
Yes.
action? I'd like to Healing Word.
Okay.
Hard One.
Great. Hard One,
Sweet.
you pop back up.
What's the word?
You're a boat now.
The word is get up, you freaking idiot.
I guess, did you put the bag on your stomach now that you're a boat? Or am I just drowning?
It was on the front.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did you
I'm
for
okay.
18. I did a second level
Oh,
Healing Word.
dope. Thank you.
Nice.
And then I've got that Thorn Whip ready to try and do that.
Okay. That is
You got
Hard-
your Ring of Featherfall on, right? In
I
case
do,
I
yeah.
absolutely fuck us over.
Okay, that is Hard One's turn. You're swept up in all this water, but what would you like to do?
I guess I just want to pat myself down for the bag, make sure Glad's head hasn't come off my belt.
Gotta keep your trophies in line.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have Glad's head. Still.
All right, cool. Have I sort of done that like witch doctor thing where I mummify and shrink the head, kind of like that, like?
He's probably doing that.
That's up to you. I would say he's a skeleton by now.
Oh, okay, so
You
it's a
should
skull.
Witch doctor it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a shrunken.
Yeah, I think you should have a shrunken Glad head.
Yeah, I want to let's say I witch doctored it. I want it to look kind of like a keychain.
Oh, and maybe you put some dried beans on the inside so that when you shake it, it sounds like a maraca.
Yeah.
Not a maraca, eggshell or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Totally. I know what you're talking about. I like thought I was gonna know the name of it, and I don't. But I do get it. So I'm gonna attack the snakes.
Okay.
16,
That hits.
26 damage.
Shit. Yeah, you killed the snakes. You bashed the snakes off of you.
Sweet. Who else is around? Is it just the?
3 swarms of pixies.
All right, and then I'll go for one of the swarm of pixies. 27,
Sweet, that hits.
25 damage.
Sweet, you fully kill one swarm that was like half dead, and you start to injure another one. There's just 2 left, and then this big Lovecraftian dude.
Cool. Then I will also take my second wind
Sweet.
and get a little HP back.
So then you guys get towards the edge of this waterfall. You guys see that all of this crazy rain and lightning and weather that was affecting the mountain is not affecting anything in the distance. You see a beautiful spring day in the distance, just the rolling green hills of the bear prints in the distance in the valley. You see the field of flowers below you. And you guys are in this insane muddy water. You do look down just before you're about to fall and see that the water turns into like a beautiful crystalline pond at the bottom. But you're about to go over this waterfall. You'd like to use...
Yeah, so I'm releasing the warding wind so that I can get like a good so that it doesn't interfere with me throwing the thorn whip.
Okay.
And I want to try and like thorn whip something so that we can kind of safely what do you call that, swing into?
Oh, it's a rope swing.
Yeah, it's like a rope swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just trying to have a little fun.
It's like 100. It's like 100 feet down. Do you want to? So you want to start to fall down the waterfall,
Yeah.
then do it,
Yeah.
and then just like
When we're going down, and we see that it's like the range is like 30 feet. So like once I'm within like 30 feet,
You
of
wanna
the
soften your
ground,
fall.
I want
I
to
also
soften.
I have the ring of featherfall too. So if we're all
no.
That's
Too many
that's fine.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
You guys go over the edge, go over the waterfall. You fall 70 feet. You're about 30 feet from hitting the surface of the water. You have no idea how deep it is. You might be falling for a lot of damage. Moonshine.
Actually, let's say 35 feet, so we're just dangling 5 feet. Ideally, we're dangling 5 feet over the ground.
Moonshine, go ahead and make an attack roll.
22.
yes.
22. Moonshine, you wrap your whip around a tree branch. You successfully catch yourself and hard one. As you guys are about to hit this pond, the branch does instantly break, but if anything, that's good, because you would completely fuck yourself jumping 70 feet and then holding on to hard one like at a dead stop. So you slow your fall and you guys fall into this pond below.
Nice sploosh.
You guys are now at the bottom of the mountain of the Free Faerie. You've got this field of flowers right by you, and you do hear the fairies still coming over the edge, still flying down at you. Get them!
Oh, they do not give up.
Okay,
I pick a bouquet of flowers.
You pick a bouquet of flowers?
No, I don't. Oh wait, but what?
Wait.
Don't these dwarfs kill?
Wait, pick the fucking flowers,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
what if they're
yeah.
fucking
They
giant?
kill the fairies,
I'm right
right?
over, I'm picking every single fucking flower.
You start picking flowers, and these flowers start turning into trolls. Thanks, I'm gonna go kill some fucking pixies. Go kill some
Please, kill some fucking pixies.
I take my hand axes and I just run through the field mowing flowers down.
You just mow flowers down. You see dozens and dozens of trolls come out.
you trolls!
Yeah! Champion of the trolls! Enemy to the Sealy! And you see Cran goes, oh god, oh this is horrible.
I said, tell those free folk that Moonshine Sabin sent you.
Moonshine Sabin sent us! We were flowers, but now we're trolls! We hate pixies! Bring us their horde, brothers! Hard one, Shorefoot, Pixie Slayer! Moonshine Sabin! Bane of the Pixies!
I just want y'all to know, if you bring me the head of a pixie, you get a gold.
Yeah, we love gold!
I'm calculating. Yeah, we have enough.
You guys grab bouquets and bouquets of flowers. They all turn into trolls. And you hear the pixies just go, shit, run! The pixies all start fluttering away as a bunch of trolls, like dozens and dozens of trolls, run into the woods. And you just see fires instantly going up and smoke going everywhere.
Y'all, I feel so fucking angry at that little piece of shit.
Yeah.
I want to go back to his hut and make sure he's dead.
That's true. We should. Oh,
Whenever we get
I think
some
their
downtime.
kingdom is done.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he's going to be killed.
Good.
kill everyone you want, but bring us the farmer alive.
Yeah.
We are a geopolitical scourge at this point. Forever change the.
You know, you
I
never,
don't even care.
you never think you're going to be the one that chooses sides until
I know.
until you deal
You
with
chose
it.
hard.
Just
Trixie
like more
Fair.
fires going on behind you. Just the whole kingdom is being raised.
thought I was
My eyes are like alive. They're like lit up with excitement and passion. I'm like enjoying watching them burn. Those little fuckers.
Me too. I eat the tuna from my ears.
I want to take a piss in that little creep's horn. The creep that started it all.
Cran, what did the Sealy think of the Free Fairies? Is this cool? Are we in trouble?
The Sealy and the Free Fairy don't really interact.
Nice,
But
all right, great.
They weren't cool.
Great.
Yeah.
We're in the clear.
They were the worst.
Yeah. Did you guys do anything that might have upset that one fairy?
I have. I think that his lollipops got stole.
What? We gave him the yield of a fucking lifetime. We
It's
made his
true.
lollipops huge.
Yeah, we made some
Yeah.
big. We did take a few of them, but like still a net
We
gain for
replaced,
him.
Yeah.
I hated that little
He was
shit.
a bad
He was
person.
just ornery.
I
yeah.
hate him.
He was a libertarian, Grant. yeah, they're the worst.
Well, yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do in tough times. Not super psyched to have released so many trolls out into the wild. God only knows what they'll do when they're done taking over the fairy mountain.
I see no repercussions.
I mean, I absolutely understand that concern, but you know, my personal grudge is kind of bigger
Yeah.
than this. I think.
I think the 100 or so trolls that you just released will easily handle those 2,000 fairies that were chasing us.
I mean, fingers crossed. It's just a perfectly even fight. The two
they
two
just
last
take
people
each
standing
other
there,
out?
just like completely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let the grass take over the fields again.
Yeah.
And then we'll just kill the bear prince, and it'll just be a bloodbath up here in spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys do see.
Return to the natural order.
It's still morning here. It is still sunrise.
I think
Isn't it always?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Emily here to talk to you about Aura Frames. Mother's Day is coming up and some of us are looking for a way to shower the maternal figures in our life with love. Well, look no further. Aura Frames are the digital picture frames that bring all your photos and videos together in one gorgeous, high-resolution display. They're super easy to set up. They save you from the struggle of printing and framing your favorite photos, but most importantly, they help you stay connected with family that live far away. That's because you can kind of preload a bunch of pictures onto the frame, but you also get to keep adding pictures, and you can invite the rest of your family to add pictures. The gifts you make mean the most, so this year turn your family's past into the perfect Mother's Day present with a connected frame from Aura. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can visit auraframes.com/pawpaw to get up to $30 off on their best-selling frames. That's AURA frames.com/PAWPAW. Plus, listeners can get free shipping with code PAWPAW at checkout. This deal ends on Mother's Day, May 14th, so don't wait. Terms and conditions apply. Goodbye, sweeties.
Hey there, Nadpoles. This episode is brought to you by Rocket Money. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost, folks? Well, most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, but the actual total is closer to around $200. Holy hell. If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions that they forgot about, and chances are you're one of them. Like that Stars app just to watch that one show, or that free gaming trial you never actually used. Well, Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions for you, and for any you don't want to pay for anymore, just hit cancel and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. It's that easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and automatically categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget in real time and also get alerted if anything looks a little funky. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. Wow. So stop throwing your money away, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. That is rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. One more time for you, rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. Thank you. If your husband can take another day chilling with the Bear Prince,
He's been doing it for a few months.
Great. Let's do a day camping thing and take a nice long rest.
I definitely need to come down from how peeved I am.
Yeah. Here, I'll work out the tension. Just give Moonshine a little
Camp in the
massage.
field of flowers.
Yeah, Hardwood's
was
gonna just
that?
post up in the pond.
It was a little pixie that little farmer was.
Yeah.
Pixies and gnomes. Gnomes and pixies.
The smaller they are, the worse they are, it seems.
I don't know who to
Pixies
trust.
and gnomes, gnomes and pixies.
That's
the
right.
refrain.
Halflings are the
Moonshine
perfect size.
sharpens
Rosaline.
sharpens Rosaline.
Pixies and gnomes and pixies.
Hardwood takes his first bath since Galateron.
Yeah, you guys go down to this little picturesque pond. You can vaguely hear the sounds of like, get them for the honor of Fairy Mountain. I want to eat them. I want to eat them and shit in their mouths.
You know what? I think I got so hot to trot during that I think I need to do some meditation. I'm gonna do some meditation
You get a
with
trance?
Melora, and sort of be like, hey girl, I got like out of sorts there. I don't know how you feel about unbridled rage every once in a while. Is that a natural part of life?
Do you want to do like a religion check? See if you get like a sign.
Yeah. 18. I mean, I can go into how I'm feeling. I felt a flush of anger at that little fucker for coming back at us, and it felt vengeful and petty. That's what it was. I got petty as hell. And I'm not talking about my toes, although they are petty as hell.
Moonshine, you feel a little gust of wind, and you feel like a little bit of like a warm spring breeze on you. Kind of centers you a little bit, chills you out a little bit.
Okay. I see. Don't run hot and cold. Keep it warm. Keep it warm all the time. A nice Melora lukewarm. I understand.
Tepid.
Hard one, you take a bath in the pond.
Leaving my crick knot intact.
I help Balnor out of the bag.
Oh yeah.
How'd it go out there, guys?
Not
Sounded bad.
super.
Heard a lot of arrows.
Yeah.
We started a war between fairy and troll, but I think we
Yeah.
identified the good guys.
You know how normally we make...
For a second, Beverly was thrown in here and he was full of stab wounds.
Yeah,
What
I
stabbed you?
Well, you know how normally we make like 50% of the people mad? We did a full 100 this time.
Yeah.
Just everyone was pissed at us.
Do you want some ear tuna, Balnor?
Yeah. Too much to ask.
Get some of that waxy tuna. Are we doing a full long rest? Because I got no spells.
I would
Yeah,
not.
I
mind.
definitely fucking drained my spells.
Yeah, you see Cran goes, the Fae operate on a way slower schedule than us since every day's the same. So the Bear Prince probably is expecting you back for like a month.
Okay,
So if
yeah.
if you guys just go to bed, you're cool.
Cool. Well, can we spend the day
That's
kind of
for the
just like
best.
hanging out by this nice lake?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll make a picnic.
Yeah,
let's just have let's have a picnic day.
Slowly,
Enjoy
the
Fae.
sounds
And
of
down
battle
at-
like dissolve in the background.
Down
You
at the
hear,
creek we do a picnic pot. So we get a nice mud pot and we fill it up with food. So
Now
that's
we're
what I did. I
fucking
got a
talking.
picnic
All right.
pot.
You guys begin to hear like war cries of trolls, like, "Behold, Troll Mountain! It is I, the Troll King! Yeah!" Just like cheers going on in the background. You guys affected the geopolitical landscape of this mountain for generations to come.
I think the free folk will rise again.
Yeah.
Isn't
you
nature
know,
nice?
I ignore this and set out a little cricknick and I take out all the bento boxes I made.
Like to imagine
wow.
the body of a fairy just floating by my feet as a bird lands on my finger.
Yeah.
Oh man, did you make like salted Kyoto style sushi?
No, I made a crawfish sashimi.
Even better.
Yeah, much in the
Not
way that
rat
like
sashimi, I
that you'll
promise.
get like bugs in your pool and need to use the skimmer to get them out. You see fairies start
skimming
flowing down the
out fairies?
waterfall and
Oh,
start
man.
landing in the pond.
That's really nice. I'm going to use them like noodles.
Is this our... This will be our first night in the Feywild, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just like keeping a tally, knowing that...
Knowing that time is
knowing the
funky
time
here.
fuckery that will take
Yeah.
place. Okay, so one day we're probably fine. Theala probably can't take over in 1 month or week or whatever.
Ah,
One
One
day,
day, like a
you're
second in our
right.
world.
Yeah, for us it was when you guys showed up. I don't know if it changes every time.
Bev's trying to do the math, but it's been a while since Bev had to do math.
No, this is smart thinking, Bev. Let's use our short rests wisely.
Yeah.
Or rather, use our long rests wisely.
All
But
right.
this is definitely a wise moment because
I would say
tank's empty.
we did it.
Those fairies got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Fairy
Normally
fucked
we
me up.
only affect one faction, but we've really bungled up the map today.
I don't know how I feel about this Fey world. Like, let them descend into the trolls.
I am the true Troll King! No!
Oh, good. Now the trolls are turning on.
Mutiny!
Wow.
Regicide!
Hard one grabs his hammer. I must defend the troll king.
Wait,
There is like an HBO drama happening amongst these troll
I
folk.
want to play that campaign.
did they just launch a satellite? It's full Civilization 5.
King in the middle of the mountain! To the king in the middle of the mountain!
Oh, Melora. All right.
Well,
I'm making a crown of clovers.
Okay.
make sure that they...
You guys go to sleep for the night. You guys make camp at this very nice pond. The bodies of fairies stack up in the pond floor there.
And a couple trolls.
And a troll every once in a while. It
troll
smells
king.
like absolute shit. Yeah, there's a troll with a makeshift crown that has already been killed.
I
Two
definitely
kings
wanna
are
Oh
killed.
write-
shit! I take the makeshift crown.
Sweet.
I definitely want to write some idyllic music for this moment as we peacefully have a cricknick
As the bodies collect
amongst
around
the
our
chaos.
Yeah.
We're clinking
Let the bodies
glasses.
fall to the floor.
So you guys go to bed for the night. It's a little bit disorienting because the sun never moves. You guys just take a morning nap, essentially, for 8 hours. Wake up the next day, or what should be the next day, but it is the exact same time. It is still morning.
It's disorienting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
So it's just never night?
Not here, no.
And there's not even an Aurora Borealis or anything?
No, it's night all the time now in the summer court.
Really?
Yeah, because winter's taking over.
All right. Well, Cran, lead the way. I think we're all feeling up to it.
You guys start walking again through the field of flowers. Help us! Help!
You've had all the help you're gonna get.
I pick one flower and I say, kill the king.
Give him the crown. Give him the crown.
Oh, yeah. You're the new king. Go claim your throne.
The gods of the Feywild are determined. I am the true Troll King. Runs off towards the mountain.
Should we pick another and give him a crown?
Hey,
Wait. If I pick up the soil with the flower, does it remain a flower?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's pot one of these and we can maybe pull them at the right moment.
We have an instant troll.
You see, Cran goes, be so careful. Trolls are not good. I know that they just you essentially just released a bunch of serial killers to deal with your annoying neighbors.
Okay.
So maybe don't release serial killers in cities or places where...
All right, so last resort.
Okay,
Or maybe just don't do it.
Totally. I pick the flower, kill the king. That's it. Last
All right,
one.
just the one.
Cool.
So no troll suicide bomber. All right, gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go after the beacon, stop their honey source, get the honey goblins to come chase me. Mm-hmm. You guys, when you see the honey goblins leave, you guys going after the bear prince.
Got it.
Sounds good.
Bring it in. Pass without trace.
You cast Pass Without Trace on all you guys.
Hands in, go boobs.
Hands in. Go
1,
boobs.
2, 3. Boobs.
Boobs. She salutes you guys. Scoutmasters.
Pops out to salute.
Scout.
All right.
Go with Pelor.
Go with Pelor. Go with the summer court. She salutes you guys.
Wait, sir, is there any way how are we going to get in touch with you after this happens? Are we going to meet back at your place?
Can't you report Sporzer?
I think
There's a limit to how.
I think after everything that's gone on with Faerie Mountain, I don't think we're going back to my place. I'll come to the Bear Prince's hideout.
Okay.
I think if you guys don't win this fight, all is lost anyway. So I'll go and I'll face him.
Good to know.
I'll get revenge.
Right. Okay.
If you all become honey goblins, I will.
Well, there's worse fates.
It's going to be okay. Moonshine, we're going to rescue your girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, let's not put labels on it.
So Cran wishes you guys good luck, and she runs off in the opposite direction. You guys have gotten to this area, this valley where there was the river. She goes off the one way. You guys cross the river and go back towards the where you originally saw the dryads and where you guys know the Bear Prince's hideout to be. So you guys travel through the forest, sneaking through, and sneak back to the Bear Prince's cave.
Sup, Triss? Hey, Triss. Yo, Triss.
Hey, what's up? Hey.
What's up, Triss?
Good to see you. Dryads popping out to say what's up. And then you get to the Bear Prince's hideout, this beautiful natural keep that looks to have grown into the side of the mountain. There are the various stone balconies, including the main one, with a pool that turns into a steaming waterfall. There are dryads chilling in the courtyard and honey goblins marching in with buckets of honey. Get the honey! And marching out with empty buckets, setting off to go get more. And you do see, up in the infinity hot tub, is the Bear Prince. Just chilling, drinking some honey mead, and staring off pensively like a douchebag. You wait for a little while for Cran to cause the distraction. It takes a little time, and you probably start to get a bit concerned until finally you hear the sound of a distant explosion, and all at once the honey goblins begin acting strangely. In tandem, they all hop up and down and go, "Oh no, the honey!" You see them race out of the keep in hordes and begin running in the direction of Cran. The Bear Prince leans over on the edge of his hot tub, looking even more pensive, which is about as concerned as this chill douchebag gets.
Damn, how does he furrow the brow like that?
His brow is so furrowed.
Moonshine, am I doing it?
Yeah.
Hard one, do a performance check.
Oh, fuck me. 10?
I'm going to shield him so the Trisses can't see this.
Moonshine just puts her hand over Hard One's face.
Yeah, you're doing really good. The Trisses might get, seduced by you, and we're about to fight them. So
Good call.
Yeah.
It's those baby blues. That's where he gets his power from.
As you guys get a little closer, as you guys kind of sneak around the Bear Prince's lair, go ahead and give me stealth rolls.
Ooh, I got a 29.
Did you do Pass Without Trace?
Yeah, so you get plus 10.
Okay, great.
Actually, you're right. I got a 32.
Damn.
27.
16.
16. Let's do some rolls for these
These what?
triads. One of these Trisses looks out into the forest and clocks Beverly and goes, "Oh, hey. Oh, it's so good to see you again.
Yeah.
You're back.
Yeah, totally.
You're back.
Heard about the honey shortage. That's
Yeah.
a bummer.
Hey, Bear Prince. Your friends are back." Guys, you see the Bear Prince leans over the side of his infinity hot tub and looks at you, Beverly, and goes, "It is like so good to see you again, dude."
Yeah, totally. You as well. You're looking great.
Hey, thanks, man.
Your fur is so well kept.
Hey, thanks, dude. You didn't have, like, anything to do with the honey crisis we're having right now, are you?
That is trite that you would assume that. That is honestly trite and crass that you would even assume that of me.
That is super unchill of me. Why don't you come out of the woods and come talk to me and come chill in my hot tub? And let's just have a chill discussion, you and I.
All right, well, first I've got to obviously put on my swim trunks.
Cool. Get over here, dude.
I'm putting on my swim trunks, dude.
Get over here, dude.
Dude, I'm putting on
Get over here, dude.
I pulled on my pants and throw a javelin at him.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Okay.
With Beverly with pants around his ankles, throwing a javelin at Bear Jared Leto.
Full circle from not being allowed to skinny dip the last episode.
Oh, what a journey.
Oh, my goodness.
We should have done the tower from the beginning.
You mean like we should have just attacked him from the beginning?
No, I was saying when we were running, we should have just assumed the hard one train from the beginning. That would have been
The totem pole?
Yeah, the totem
Yeah.
pole.
But hey, guys, you can't beat ourselves up about it, and we'll talk about it on the short rest.
True.
Yeah.
That's right, guys. Head on over to patreon.com/nadpod. That's NADDPOD. Don't sing yet. And we'll talk about it. Thank you guys so much for listening. We got some stuff to plug. Guys, watch Hot Date, me and Emily's sketch show on Netflix.
Ah, it's so funny and hot and sexy.
Oh, yeah. You can
Sexy.
check out our book. It's called Hey You Up, How to Turn Your Booty Call into Your Emergency Contact. It's our satirical relationship advice book. You can get it on Amazon or on Audible. And Fantasy High wrapped up, so we don't really need to plug that, but you can watch old episodes of Fantasy High on Dimension 20 if you want to check out College Humor streaming service, our other D&D play show. Caldwell, what do you got to plug?
Ooh, it's hard to keep up because of how we record this, but I'm pretty sure the Big City Greens is still airing, so check those episodes out on Disney or Amazon or iTunes. We did a back 10 to our first season, and these episodes are really fun, and I think you're going to like them a lot.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
And I started a brand new soccer podcast,
Yes,
or
what if we
football
were
with
talk
everybody
about
else. Me and Amir are getting into the EPL, the English Premier League soccer. We're trying to choose our favorite soccer team.
Okay.
And I will stop calling it soccer. I'm trying to call it football. We're trying to choose your favorite football team.
I thought you were a hooligan, man.
Yeah, but check that out at patreon.com/JA.
If people want to send us stuff, how do they do that,
Oh,
Caldwell?
1920 Hillhurst Avenue, number 222, Los Feliz, California, 90027. There's a tiny box, and they put little slips in there, and then I check them, and it makes me happy.
Oh, yeah.
It makes us so happy.
So
Yeah.
happy.
And follow us on Twitter, guys. At CHMurph is me. At Caldy is Caldwell. At Axford is Emily. At Jake Hurwitz is Jake. And tweet about the show using hashtag NADPOD. That's NADDPOD.
We are the youth of a nation. We are the youth of a nation.
It's the end of the show, everybody, and that means we need to shout out our benevolent Council of Elders.
Oh,
For the
you
first time in a
are
long
so
time.
good to us.
We've got the whole dang crew here.
We're here.
Yes.
That's right.
Starting with Brad D, the only pebble pot that isn't Craven, gave Denny his first pair of rubber pants since he was pissing himself so much.
J Loma 72, aka Steelbreaker, Hard One's Gymspiration, beat the Bear Prince in a lifting competition, even though the Prince was on steroids. Steroid-infused honey.
Dylan B, a sword-wielding wizard who uses a bastard sword instead of a wand. Dylan B could slice Harry Potter the fuck up.
Don't.
Yes, Danny P., Bohemia's resident artist, painted Hard One's senior portrait at the Dwarfenage Why was Hardwon getting it painted at the orphanage and not at school? We don't know. Danny found it too sad to cry. Thank you for not asking.
Tom P., father of the realm and serenader of sleeping babies, has a dad snore twice as mighty as Balnor's.
Wow.
Spencer Caskbrew, patron elder of libations, alemaker to gods, and heroes of Bohemia alike. Invented Bohemia's version of Smirnoff Ice called Veneral's Spiked Snow Cola.
I'd try it. Griffin SD, aka the Stranger, the Silver Dragonborn Eldritch Knight, ex-owner of the Badger's Pint Inn and Tavern, also ex-owner of the Silver Hypothesis Gym, now the ex-owner of a 2008 Toyota Corolla. That's right, Griffin sold their car. Congrats, Griffin!
Oh, Griffin.
Hope you got a good deal. Beardman Dan, the longest beard in all of Bohemia, spans across planes. The boobs could use it to get back to the material plane if only they could find it.
Scott D., a talking cat, not a tabaxi, just a clever feline.
Wow, love to
it.
see
Keep
that.
it simple.
Aaron C., the homeless man that was used by the band of boobs to distract the Chosen back in Galateron. Inspired by their bravery, Aaron followed them to the Feywild to help, only to be frozen solid along with the Green Knights. Sorry about that, Aaron.
Wow. Hermes W., the Bat King. There's all this talk about Seelie and unseelie kings and queens, but everyone forgets about the bats. Meanwhile, Hermes just waits for an opportunity.
RJW carries a big old gun that shoots spells. Healing
yeah.
spells. RJ loves shooting people and making them feel better.
That would be the scariest but greatest moment of your life, just to be like, no, don't!
You got the sniffles?
Healed. Spartus, a powerful gladiator and secret romantic. It seems the one battle Spartus can't win is love.
Dang. Hate to see that. Adam R., the R-rated assassin. Adam commits their crimes nude because it makes for easier cleanup, but also because Adam is kind of a sick fuck.
You know, keep it sick, my friends. Cassandra MHP, aka Cassandra Max HP, has more HP than Ulfgar. If Cassandra had jumped out of the airship, they would have just taken a second to shake it off and gotten on with their day.
Danielle, the dastardly dame. Danielle is so dastardly that they injected more poison into the poison berries of Krant's hideout just to fuck
Nice.
with the boobs a little. You feel that, Moonshine?
Wow.
QC, aka
I feel
Haldor Frostback, MVP of the Giant Wars, crewed on the SS Stormborn and fought alongside Elias and Red. Haldor used to swing down on a rope and kick giant heads off with blades at the bottom of his boots. It was awesome.
Dang. Attack on Giants, like the anime. Manny the Mundane, accidental deity who got in the way of a lich's spell to reach divinity. When you go to Mickey D's and they give you an extra order of fries that you didn't pay for, that's Manny sharing theirs.
Daniel Yu, aka Multifor, the many-faced magician. One of those faces eats dog. Shame on you, Daniel.
Disgusting. Jordan DJ, legendary DJ of the realm. Jordan's beats can actually revive dead adventurers as their hearts begin pumping to the beat. They do die at the end of the song, though. But don't we all?
Jeffrey S., Lord of the Fjord, born of the sword, and master of the French horn. Jeff will bring you to tears with that thing.
Shattering.
I love brass instruments.
Cutter W., a high elf dandy turned crick barkitect. Cutter bought some property in the summer court on the cheap because it's currently frozen over, but is really hoping the boobs help turn around their investment.
That's why we're fighting.
Lex Sketch, aka the escape artist, literally has never paid at a restaurant.
Wow.
Dine and Dash. John S., a.k.a. Schubert the Mushroom. Schubert is actually a carnivore, which in the vegetable world is kind of like being a vegan. Congrats on not eating other vegetables, Schubert.
Ryan M., Hardwon's ram, who survived the cold wilderness of Frostwind only to get captured and sold into the Frostwind Circus.
What?
Ryan now wears a sequin jacket
No.
and does tricks for a Kong of peanut butter.
I will rescue you, my friend.
Elena C., a free pixie who tries to reason with the marauding free pixies by saying, "Hey, did anyone hear what Hardwon said about how we could all use roads? There might be something to that."
Andrew M., aka Beverly's personal trainer, recently tried to plump that famously flat rump with a shot of arcane to the ass. It was briefly effective, but almost immediately collapsed with the sound of a deflating air mattress.
Shat feathers.
Michael McD., head mixologist at the Blue Manna Inn, rumored to make a better margarita than even Savannah's beloved jalapenos.
Victor T., Balnor's boy, whose loving dad was ripped from his family and transported to another world, currently dining silently violently with his mother, who is so destroyed by Balnor's absence, she burned the Taffel Spitz again.
Topple spits, Murph.
I don't know
Topple
what that
spits.
is.
You will have God, can we make that for dinner one time?
Yummy, yummy.
It's like a meat and veg stew.
It's mostly cabbage. Henry A., the essence from which all of Trinivale emanates. A veritable bag of holding of knowledge from which Caldwell's Cheeto-dusted fingers greedily grab.
Justin I. lives in a houseboat that was docked next to the SS Stormborn at Frostwind when Hard One was blasting Pursuit of Happiness, and Justin I. didn't call in a noise complaint. He was the real hero of the night.
Yo, dude, thanks for letting us play some Cuddy. Clayton M., a claymation Dalmatian. Clayton used to be a claymation Himalayan, but got bored of being a cat, so it kind of just rolled around until they became a dog.
The professional, the only lawyer to successfully beat Papa on litigation since setting aside their legal differences to take down a corrupt mob boss, Raccoon. The professional has had to go double agent, pretending to be working both the mob boss and Papa. The only question now, which one are they lying to?
Directed by Martin Scorsese.
Trust no one. Jacob C., the Feywild's premier home security puzzle technician. Jacob's going through a minimalist phase, and the last few houses have asked for a refund due to the fact that the puzzle is that there is no puzzle. Does not keep intruders out.
Elena M., a green teen of the summer court, was frozen whilst getting their cooking badge. So honestly, not the worst fate, getting frozen in the middle of the best moment of their life.
Gone Off has gone loft. Recently buying a very elegant converted warehouse. Gone Off loves to entertain in their new space.
The worst one we've ever done. Mick
I spent a
Pucks.
lot of time on that.
Mick Pucks, the amazing codemaster who programmed our website, also programmed Hard Juan with the ability to feel, which was arguably cruel.
Earl and Kathleen L., a pair of Fey royalty who are faking a Cirilla Lesterborn-style divorce to get their names in the tabloids.
Names in the trades.
Dylan M., a talented executioner who kills people with a broadsword clenched firmly between their bucks cheeks. They can also drive a car with the wheel clenched between their butt cheeks, but it's pretty off-putting and no one wants to carpool with them anymore.
Except for Jibe G., a level 20 adventurer who multi-classed at every level. They also had to homebrew a bunch of classes toward the end, so talk to them if you want to play a shaman or a street magician.
Corbin A., the Grizzly Duke, used to party with the Bear Prince, but saw the writing on the wall and pieced before the reckoning.
Smart man. Atlas Storm Reaper, a storm mage who actually spends their life suppressing terrible storms. Every nice day you enjoy, you better fall to your knees and thank Atlas Storm Reaper for blessing your unworthy behind.
Jostrich, an ostrich with a job, but when it comes to love, they're at a loss. Guess you can't have it all, Joss.
Nice. E.L. Dreg, a.k.a. the Dregernaut, a honey pirate who's been put out of business by the efficiency, organization, and blind devotion of the honey goblins.
Cameron-
Arr, get the honey.
Cameron C., the new leader of the trolls. Cameron killed all of their siblings, but it was worth it, for now they sit upon the throne. Oh, wait, Cameron was just murdered by a long-lost cousin. Oh, well, you had a good run, Cam.
Long live Cam. Charo Arcadius, a tiefling warlock whose tale has a mind of its own. Charo's party has been kicked out of every bar they've ever been to because their tale keeps giving the bartender wedgies when no one is looking.
Daniel R., Ram Daniel's evil twin. Daniel spends their days shaving humans and making disgusting sweaters out of their flesh. It's much less fashionable, but it really makes a statement.
Nicholas R., the junior designer at Renee's in Esri, currently hoping to impress their boss with a new 3-sleeved garment known as a troublet.
Jennifer V., currently on a date with Shay back in Moonstone, and things are going really
What?
well.
No.
Shay
Fuck.
just asked if Jennifer wanted to come back to the temple for
way.
some kombucha.
What the fuck?
Damn.
I hate this.
Moonshine, what could have been?
This is not canon.
Destin C. invented the Crick equivalent of toothpaste. It's a giant slug that you squeeze goo out of. It doesn't clean your teeth very well, but it does scream as you squeeze it, and it gets you very drunk.
Devin B., Beardman Dan's fiercest rival. Devin has no beard, but an insanely beautiful Rapunzel-length rat tail that they use to whip their foes to death.
Now that's hot. Michael L. runs a spectral petting zoo where all of Beverly's summoned steeds chill out until they're needed again. Wouldn't hold your breath, big buck.
Sam H., a Feywild gnome who runs a mini golf course. However, since all golf in the Feywild is mini golf, Sam's course is actually just a very tiny regular golf course. It's adorable.
Cute.
Kelvin Noodles. Tails, a pasta elemental. Once a day, they can use their legendary Bucatini Blast and cause massive ropey spaghetti to entangle all their foes.
Sergio Salazar Solomon Zacharias D. Sakuni, seventh of his name, a sexy Peruvian snake folk with sweet snake patterns on his skin. Sergio is so sexy that just looking at him is considered a sin in the eyes of Theala. Many a chosen have been flogged after gazing at Sergio's perfect forked snake abs.
Trele, the crepe who goes, nay! That's right, Trele is a talking horse and always was. There's also an accountant, but that's less important.
Grace H, the graceful ace. Grace is a fey sprite who rides a hummingbird masterfully through the skies. It looks really cool, but since sprites already have wings, it's kind of frowned upon. More like the tasteless Grace, if you ask me.
Aaron G, master of the banishment spell. Despite the limitless potential of this spell, Aaron mostly uses it to clean out septic tanks for their dad's plumbing business. Hey, it's a living.
Eric B., the world's sexiest honey goblin. Let's just say honey isn't the only thing they can get.
Allah. Jory S., the only extroverted winter Eladrin. Jory has done bar trivia alone more times than they can count.
Oh, tragic.
Alucard.
Unless you win, then that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's-
Alucard, a reverse Dracula who hates blood, only comes out during the day and can turn into a sugar glider at will, which is pretty cute.
Baby Doc, an incredibly skilled 9-month-old surgeon, currently starring in a stage play about the trials and tribulations of a group of upstart infant doctors called Squubs.
Is there an actor too?
Yeah.
Adam H., Balnor's evil twin who doesn't have a mustache and who hates tuna fish. They're an egg salad stand, though, through and through.
Kyle McHugh, a cool ferret that rides a tiny moped? Ha! What? Only in the Feywild, am I right, fellas?
Colin G., Ulfgar's anger management counselor, taught Ulfgar how to control his rage by taking all of it out on Colin and then never speaking about his feelings ever again.
Lock it up.
Ryan, Hard One's Ram, found a hot spring deep in the tundra of Frostwind and has been chilling there ever since. It's too cold to leave the spring, so now Ryan's stuck waiting for someone to bring them a towel.
I'm coming.
Big Buck wields a bright orange blunderbuss and always has perfect sights on their enemies.
Very cool. Richard F., an evil leprechaun, gruesomely murdered by an angry troll, immediately reincarnated as a free fairy who was immediately murdered by the same troll.
Taylor S., a.k.a. Trast, a barbarian who is resistant to all damage, but that from a self-inflicting wound. That's right, Trast struggles with insecurity and doubt, but they shouldn't. Trast is awesome.
That's right, Trask. John W.G., the philanthropic rogue who uses their sneak attack to make sure their barista never sees them give a tip. John doesn't do it for the recognition.
Troy McSee uses the bodies of their dead foes as a shield and as a table and as a doorstop. Troy just doesn't have a lot of stuff. They're really resourceful.
Cannibalistic Cthulhu started 2019 on a plant-based diet, is very into beyond human beef these days. It is gamey as hell, just like real people.
Sam L., a goat man who is asexual and not really into the whole blood horniness thing. Sam prefers the simpler pleasures in life like a good book or a complex wine.
Who doesn't? Jim Jam Flim Flam, a one-man traveling band who loves to read Ayn Rand. That's right. The Free Fairies love this guy.
Dom R., Maddie Big Crit's childhood dog, whose ferocious loyalty is absolutely who Maddie was channeling when he had his famous crit.
Matt H., the newly installed Troll King, currently being attacked by someone else claiming to be the Troll King. Now wait, they're being attacked.
Josh S., the revived cyborg version of Josh the Kobold. Cyborg Josh's butt is a bit smaller, but it's titanium and it's just as strong.
Blitzbrig Dimitri, the Kinku King. The first Kinku to break Reva's heart, but not the last.
Caleb Storm, the love child of Cord himself. Caleb wants nothing more than to make their father proud and aspires to one day become a giant goblet of mead.
Andrew A., a high-level priest who annulled Beverly IV's marriage, but don't tell young Beverly.
Wait, what?
James G., a centaur who has the head of a horse but the body of a man, but the human body does have a horse dick.
Nice.
Good. It's good that happened. Matt
Ouch.
Nicholas C. has starred in every single movie ever made in Bohemia. Currently filming a rom-com about a large bearded man who falls in love with a brilliant awoken possum.
Matt L. has one giant bicep and one regular-sized bicep, but they're so good with their sword that they wield the blade with their weaker arm and only use a strong one to flip people off.
Targot, owner and proprietor of Bohemia's beloved general store, Targot. Check out their new merino wool line made entirely from rams who volunteer their fur and aren't killed by anyone.
Like Ryan. Mike H., the Lord of the High Tower of Old Town in Westeros, finds Bohemia quaint by comparison.
Kevin S., the biggest rock in Bohemia. Not a mountain, not a boulder, just a fucking huge rock, right? Right?
Who wrote that? You're
That
fired.
was Jake.
Jake.
But we were with Jake.
Go
He
take
was
a lap.
I was on the couch when you guys
Jake's
heard
not
it.
allowed to read another
You guys
one.
knew that one.
He
too.
read
We only have a
out
few
loud
left.
as
Jake's
he
not
said it.
allowed to read anymore.
I want to read one.
Surprise Ranger, a rogue ranger who surprises their foes with anger. Now that's danger.
Tribble, most abs in Bohemia. Tribble has a 48-pack of abs. Sick.
Garrett M. rides 2 dragons like water skis, but instead of skiing on water, they ski on fire, and it's just so fucking badass.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Jake. You want to take us out?
Yeah, let's go out with just honoring Kevin S., the biggest rock in Bohemia. Thanks for listening to the show, everybody.
Thank you, Kevin S.
Good
Thank
night.
you to all of our patrons, everybody at our Council of Elders, everybody for listening to the show. Head on over to patreon.com/nadpod to listen to the short rest, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Just a freaking huge rock.
So big.
That was a headgum podcast.